There we go. Okay, now I have audio, which is always better with a live. Hey friends, I thought I'd hop on a quick live, just totally out of the blue, out of nowhere, because I have this box, and I thought I'd open this box together, because that would be fun. It's pretty late at night, so this is kind of our midnight live. I'm here at the office late, and the AC just kicked on, so I'm gonna go shut that off while y'all are coming on. So I'm still here. I'm just gonna turn off the AC so we don't have that being loud for us. There we go. That'll take just a second to turn off. And then I know that there's a way on here that I can see comments. There we go. There we go. Hey, Angela. So I got a whole video set up so that I could do lives. And I used it once to practice it. And then January, February, March were so crazy busy. And if things look a little different behind me, then you've been around for a while, because I moved around the whole office. There is actually a doorway right over there. This whole setup used to actually be behind this wall that's behind me here. And now that whole room is inventory and shipping stuff, and this whole room is creative and work stuff. So everything got moved around. And today I finally actually plugged in everything here so that I can actually come on and record videos again, because I've missed you guys. And I have this box that came from Art Gallery Fabrics a little bit ago now. I'm trying to remember what day it showed up. But I've been in a funk kind of all week, and I've been trying to push myself through. Gosh, I think this arrived, I think it was on Monday. But it's now Thursday, and I have been teasing myself with this box long enough, so I'm going to open it up. If you don't know, I am a celebrity for Art Gallery Fabrics. Trying to figure out how to open this box. And I only work with Art Gallery Fabrics. It's the only stuff I sew with, because it's the best. It's just great fabric. If you have never used Art Gallery Fabrics, you absolutely should get yourself some Art Gallery Fabrics. And their tagline is "Feel the difference," and it's because you feel the difference. I wish that you could be here with me as I unbox this and you could actually feel these fabrics. But since you can't feel them, at least you can see them with me. I will show you what the fabrics are in this box. It's pretty awesome, right? A giant FedEx box full of fabric. And that I've waited this long to open it. I don't know how. I do not know how I managed. Okay, so this is Art Gallery Fabrics. This is some other stuff. Maybe we'll talk about that other stuff. Let me know if you want to talk about that other stuff later. And this is just lemonade. I wish it was something maybe a little different, but it's just a little bit of lemonade. So these are bundles of the new Art Gallery Fabrics lines. This is Mix the Volume. Oh, I already know what quilt I want to do with this. I just finished a quilt. I'm actually needing to bind it. And I want to redo it now with these fabrics. It would be so yummy with these. So this is, when we talk about volume with fabrics, like often we're talking about low volume fabrics. And so these often will work as kind of like background or neutral fabrics. So this is Mix the Volume. So good. All right, what else do we have? Soul Fusion. Art Gallery Fabrics does these fusions, which are multiple designers, and they've recolored work of the designer. I'm actually going to open this one up so you can see. Yes, Laura, love Art Gallery Fabrics. They feel so good. It's probably criminal that they put them in plastic like this, because then you can't feel them. But maybe it's because everyone wants to feel them so much that it gets, you know, the fabric's icky at the store if too many people feel them maybe, and so they put them in plastic. But so this is, oh, isn't that so pretty, that old purple? Let's see if you can get a good look at this. So these are all different designers, and they've recolored the different designer prints to bring together a collection that is a collection of designers. Love these. So that's what their fusions are fusions of all their designers. And these are Fat Quarter Wonders. Let's see, what else do we have? This is also Fabric Wonders. Tamala Spey. Oh, this is Katie O'Shea. Oh, look at those fish. Alright, I may end up opening a lot of these just to look through. But I kind of want to keep them together as collections so that when I work on projects, I have the whole thing. I'm kind of peeking in here and seeing, oh goodness, so good. Okay. Yes, Sharon, they are gorgeous. All right, I'm trying to not ruin this wrap so that the wrap stays on there and the collection stays somewhat together, but all right. These are very nature. Oh, let me look at this close. Isn't that so pretty? It's like ocean or air. Just getting like the littlest peek at these. By the way, Art Gallery Fabrics does lookbooks for all of their lines. If you've never seen an Art Gallery Fabrics lookbook, you should go check out the Art Gallery Fabrics lookbooks. They have inspiration and free project patterns, and they really showcase their lines. And for every single line, they do a lookbook because Art Gallery Fabrics is awesome. Okay, what is this? This is Lake Life by Jessica Swift. Alright, we will just have to open all of these. I wasn't planning on it, but oh, there's so much good stuff. Okay. This one looks like it's, oh yeah, this one's wrapped a little looser so I can more easily go in here. Okay. This has such a summer camp feel to it. Look at the bears. Alright, we're bringing these up closer for you. Oh my gosh, this as a background, as a neutral, it's like mustard and pink, like a light and a dark mustard and then a pink in there on a cream fabric. Trees, a nature print, southwestern print, some more southwest, and that's I love that. That has so much movement in the fabric. Yes, agreed. Rich, yummy colors. Anyway, oh. So good. Okay, what else do we have in here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more bundles. An embarrassment of riches, but I will happily be embarrassed to have all these riches to play with. I've been working on new patterns to launch next month and then also the month after that. So if you are having fun or looking forward to some more fun, let's see, what is this? This is Florence by Caterina Rocella, who, it's no secret, is one of my favorite fabric designers. This looks like the most gorgeous wallpaper. Okay. Hold on, rather than me hold this up, let's bring this, there we go. Maybe I can balance this a little better if I'm not trying to hold this up to the camera. And we're getting better light so you can really see. What a fun print is that. I love prints like this for the linings of bags because they've got great color and interest, and they're just like a pop of fun inside a bag. So even like how fun would these two be as the outside and the inside of a bag? Love that. Great colors. This is such a fun neutral. That's a fun print too. This reminds me of quilt blocks. And then an actual Florence print. And then what a fun floral. Oh. I did get to go to Florence once. I can see why she named this Florence. It's been a while though. Gosh, that was shortly before I got pregnant with my oldest, who is now about to get his driving permit. So it's pretty wild. All right. What is this one? Oh, this is the Maven fabric by Maureen Cracknell. I'd like to say that we're more than Instagram friends, but we're probably only Instagram friends, but that's okay. I love Maureen. She does such great work. And check out all these. These are some really rich, really fun colors. I actually... No, not that project. I was thinking that the project behind me, it was with one of her lines, but it's not. The project behind me is, no surprise, Caterina Rocella. We'll take a peek at that in a second. Yep, they feel so good. Like, I'm getting to touch and feel these, so I'm getting most of the joy here. That is such a fun little surprise, the insects. As a mom of boys, finding fun fabric for boys. I mean, I know that floral prints sell best in quilt shops, but having fun fabric for boys. Or, I mean, I have a niece who's an insect-loving niece. She's all critters, all things that are alive. So even for girls as well, bugs are fun. But sometimes when you're doing a quilt for someone who isn't as into florals, it's fun to find like bug prints. You just bought the AccuQuilt die for bag making yesterday. I haven't had a chance to try it yet, but I'm planning to after Easter. I'm hoping to play with that die this weekend. I have a list of things that I want to do this weekend that's like 7 days long of stuff. So I thought that I could jump into this and get inspired. I still have to get some shipping out, which I'm still maybe hoping to do tonight. I don't know. It's getting really late. But I felt I got a couple really big things off my plate. So I got to play with some fabric for a minute. Right? That's how that works. We treat ourselves to playing with fabric. All right, let me go back in the box. Let's do this one. This is Flower Seeds by Maureen Cracknell. So I bet this goes with Maven really well. I think I saw that. But I would love to do some Easter baskets with that AccuQuilt die. Maybe even these floral fabrics. Yep, see how well those go together? Hold on, let's do it this direction. Yep, those were just... So we've got different florals. This one is really like vibrating in my light, but so you can, let's see if we can get it closer, if you can see it a little better. That's a little more accurate, although it looks a lot more orange on my camera, and it's a lot more almost like pinky red. Getting a really high saturation on this. On the colors. I love this one. It's a good navy with a good mix. It's traditional without being too traditional. So I think this would be great for not just traditional quilters. I think traditional quilters would love a fabric like this, but also really anyone. It's a good crossover. Yes, with all these wonderful fabrics, I mean, inspiration for quilters, right? That's not usually the problem. Our problems are time and energy. What is this one? Flower Fields. So I had Maven here and then Flower Fields. Maureen's been busy. So these lines, if they're not already in quilt shops, they will be really, really soon. So if you're seeing one of these that is just really speaking to you, definitely head to your local quilt shop and either grab it from their shelves or special order. Like, look at that, is such a fun fabric. I want to do so many things with a fabric that has that kind of movement in it. Maureen does a great job of like traditional, and look at all the negative space on this to make a more modern fabric. And you need to see these in person. The lighting in here is not doing these justice. Excuse me. She did this on one of her other lines, hiding butterflies in with the florals. I love that. I love that. Excuse me. Okay. Hear me out. That navy right there and this navy right here. They are not identical. They are not a perfect match, but I think that that's why they would play so well together. I think they make good friends without having to be twinning. Those are fun. Okay. Oh, these are just good greens. Really good greens. All right, what do we have left? Last one, last bundle. This is screaming to be an Easter project, right? Like, could this be any more of an Easter project right here? My box out of the way. See if that helps with my light. I love these mint, kind of minty greens. They're kind of like lime. Is it like a celadon green? Is that how you pronounce it? With the purples. And this is such a pale purple, it's almost a pink. That cute butterfly right there. Stop it with that. And I don't know how Easter is this Sunday already, but Easter is this Sunday already. I thought I had a whole nother week and I don't. So, these are fun. Gorgeous. Alright, let's zoom this back out. Here we go. So we have all these super fun art gallery fabrics for me to play with. This one needs to be background on a super scrappy quilt that I want to remake. I've already made one. I want to make another one. I need this, and then I don't know, some other scrappy, almost like, I don't know. All right. So this was, by the way, I was thinking that this was one of my other quilts, the one that I did another like medallion style quilt that I did with Maureen Cracknell's fabrics. I'm thinking that one's not fully quilted yet, that it got partially quilted and then set aside. This one is done with a Caterina Roccella line. Mostly, like this is Caterina Roccella and this is that same line and this is that same line, but these two, I want to say are from Pat Bravo's line around that same time. Alright friends, that's my big box of fabric that I've now gotten to unpack. If you were up late and you were hanging out with me as we were going through these, thanks for hanging out. yeah, if you have any questions, leave a comment. If you didn't watch this live, I still get those comments, so feel free to leave comments. And if you're new around here, you should definitely subscribe. I'm always working on different projects, trying to share fun things. Definitely trying to grow in this YouTube space, so let me know what you're looking for, what you'd like to see, what you'd like to see more of, what you'd like to see less of, because that's what I'm here for. And I think that's going to be it for tonight, my friends. Just mostly opening up some fabric and playing with it. I definitely want to do some more lives on here now that I'm not traveling so much. I had a ton of travel in the first couple months of this year. I took a trip in January that actually didn't post about anywhere, and then I did QuiltCon in February, and then I did the quilting cruise, and I feel like there was another trip in there, but maybe that was just in my head. It's been a ton of travel, and now I get to stay home this entire month of April. I'm not traveling again until the first week of May, so getting to stay home the first week of April, or not the first week, the whole month of April, is going to be so good for, I hope, for getting stuff done. Kids on spring break next week should be great for getting to just really dig into some projects. Yeah, so let me know what you'd love to see. Thanks for hanging out. I can't wait to make some things with this fabric and show you what I make. Good night, my friends. I will see you right here real soon. Bye for now.